Okay, buenos dias. It's day 4. It got cold last night, and I was not expecting that. None of us were. It was significantly colder last night than any of the previous nights. Obviously, we're a lot higher, but yeah, I'd slept in a little bit because I was up for probably an hour in the middle of the night because I had to put on some base layers that I didn't have on. Anyway, so it's about 8:20 a.m. somewhere around there, 8:15, 8:20. So yeah, the plan today is to do 19.8 miles to it's like the first tent site about 3 miles after Kenosha Pass. So in about 1.25 miles or so, we'll be finishing up segment 4, and we'll be hiking all the way through segment 5, past Kenosha Pass 3 miles, at a campsite there. You see that little bee just kind of hovering there. Anyway, the legs feel pretty good this morning. I was a little stiff getting out of my sleeping bag, but getting the bear bag down and tearing everything down, kind of moving around a little bit, loosening right back up, and my body feels good. So I don't anticipate any issues doing the 19.8 today. So yeah, that's all for now. Cheers. Oh man. Incredible. I can't tell how well this camera's picking this up, but this is a beautiful view. That's the style of mountain that's coming for us soon. I love it. Yeah, let's go. Aspen trees. That's Colleen down there. Love the aspens. I guess technically this is like maybe just one tree. Like, I remember somebody saying that each of these ranches they all connect underground, and so it's one living thing. Anyway, should be getting pretty close to the end of segment 3 now. Okay, we crossed out of segment 4 and into segment 5, and we're about ready to go back into the Lost Creek Wilderness. So I guess I lied yesterday when I said that that was my 3rd trip to the Lost Creek Wilderness. I guess it was actually my 4th. I forgot that we entered, left, and entered. So this is now my 5th trip to the Lost Creek Wilderness. Beautiful trail. Stunning. Trail in segment 5 is beautiful. It's pretty level. Just kind of cruise through it, and it's beautiful. Okay, just finished up a nice lunch break with Melody, I believe her name was, and her dog Cedar, her dog Cedar. So we've kind of been leapfrogging each other for a while and had a nice lunch. So met several people during that stretch, the first kind of half of segment 5. So it's been nice meeting a lot of people who, most of them start a little over 9 miles into the day, and I've got a little over 10 to make it to where I'm camping. It looks like the last water source until the Kenosha Pass parking area is in a mile. The water in the Kenosha Pass parking area is not really that close to the trail, and I don't know if I want to walk all the way over there to get it. So if that's the case, then in 1 mile, that's the last water until I reach my campsite. And so I had a little over 10, right? And if it's just a little over 1 to this thing, yeah, that's another 9 mile carry, but that's probably how I'll do it. I don't know, we'll see how I feel. But so far so good. Should be hopefully pretty uneventful, other than just a lot of beautiful scenery until we get to Kenosha Pass. So here we go. It's beautiful. So, I don't think I mentioned, I talked to somebody who's hiking towards Denver. He started in Leadville. So he's done all the snow parts. He went over Kokomo and Zero Pass. He did the 10-mile range, and he's done Georgia Pass. So this is something that's been on all of our minds for sure. How's the snow going to be, and how are we going to deal with it? He said Kokomo and Zero Pass was the worst. He was in like thigh-high snow for 3 hours because it's kind of a bowl up there. I know exactly what he means. And so it's drifted pretty high up there. So he was up to his thighs in snow for 3 hours. Said the Breckenridge part and the and Georgia Pass really aren't bad at all anymore. So that's good, but now we can see back this way too. It's like every Bob Ross painting was trying to be this. It's stunning. Skies are a little ominous, but also there's blue. This was the portion of the trail where it started raining on Petty and I last year. And then when we set up our tent, we got absolutely dumped on as we were setting up the tent before we got to fly up. That was a mess. Anyway. So yeah, I mean, I'm really glad Georgia Pass isn't too bad now, because especially because of Harley. Like, I would never take Harley through thigh high. Like, she would never be able to make it over that, right? Or Frida, either one of them. Oh my goodness. There's more of some of the most beautiful mountains in the world keep popping up over the edge of this hill. But yeah, I'm not skipping any sections. I'll go through it. He said you don't need an ice axe, micro spikes or anything like that. So I'm definitely gonna go through that part. And I was hoping to go west, but I feel there's a chance my opinion will change after doing that Cyril and Kokomo Pass sections. So, anyway, it was interesting to get an update on that. Okay, Kenosha Pass. So I'm 16 miles, 16.6 into the day. I guess I'm technically 16.6 once I get up to the road. But yeah, that climb to the top there kind of pooped me pretty good. I sat down and took about an hour break. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling a little bit of a soreness in my lower back. I adjusted the way my hip belt was sitting, and that seems to maybe have helped that. I'm not too concerned about my back yet, but it's something to make sure it doesn't get worse. Legs feel pretty good, other than the fact that they felt pretty worn out at the top of that climb. So once I get over there, I got 3 miles to the campsite. I gotta climb about half of it looks like, and then I'll drop down the last half, and I will be happy to be done doing this type of mileage for the next probably 3 days. Oh shit. Fucking moose. Look at that. Just plowing through the chain link fence. Barbed wire fence. Okay, that one was smarter. I'm glad you went that way and not... Holy crap. We never saw... That scared the crap out of me. They came up, running up from behind me. Oh man, moose are kind of scary because they're dumb as hell. Like, most of the big animals out here that could potentially kill you, you can scare away. There they go, off into the woods. You can't scare away a moose. So I'm kind of glad they left me alone. Wow. Man, okay. I don't even remember what the hell I was saying. Yeah, 3 miles, and then we'll be done for the day. All right, giddy up. And I will be happy to be done doing this type of mileage for the next probably 3 days. Oh shit. Fucking moose. Look at that. Just plowing through the chain link fence. Barbed wire fence. Okay, that one was smarter. I'm glad you went that way and not... Holy crap. We never saw... That scared the crap out of me. They came up, running up from behind me. Oh man, moose are kind of scary because they're dumb as hell. Like, most of the big animals out here that could potentially kill you, you can scare away. There they go, off into the woods. You can't scare away a moose. So I'm kind of glad they left me alone. Wow. So I believe that's Gio again. It's getting bigger. We got a first glimpse pretty early in the day today. It's gotten quite a bit bigger, and it'll be a whole heck of a lot bigger tomorrow. Georgia Pass. We're coming. It's another shot of the same view, kind of. But it keeps opening up and being more stunning. So I can't get enough. Well, half mile, probably less than half mile to camp. So I got to the campsite. Unfortunately, there was a huge group of guys yelling and screaming, and it's not going to be a through hiker friendly campsite tonight, unfortunately. Which you can hear them right now. So looks like there's camping again in 1.6. So we're going to push on another 1.6. It'll be another 20-mile day. So now to make the adventures of tonight even more interesting, I just crossed this dirt road. And this is another campsite where you can drive your trucks up to, apparently. I've been hearing gunshots as I've been getting closer and closer, walking farther this way. And they got a Vizsla down there. And Vizslas are hunting dogs. And the campsite I'm wanting to stay at is 0.2 up. So, am I going to be hearing gunshots from 0.2 miles away when a CT through hiker has just posted on the Facebook group that he had a stray bullet go flying over his head in some portion? I don't know what part it was, but oh man, tonight is the end of tonight. Ever since I kind of came out of segment 5, it's just kind of been a crazy adventure. There's been some beautiful views, but it's going to be a little unnerving if I keep hearing the gunshots when I'm planning on camping now at Dead Man Creek. Oh man, somebody posted on Gut Hook, the only thing that didn't go as advertised is there wasn't any dead people in the creek. If these guys are shooting their guns and a stray bullet finds me, maybe I'll be the dead man. But actually, look at all this. This is all these trees. There's no way a bullet would get over here, even if it's them. So whatever. Let's hope I can hear it. Let's hope I can actually camp here though and have a restful night. Okay, I made it to the Dead Man Creek campsite. I'm the only one here. Yeah, so the extra 1.6 I ended up doing made this a 20, what did I just say? 21.3, something like that day. So, that's almost the same as what I did yesterday. Really, to be, my legs were pretty sore doing that climb in segment 5, but after dropping down to Kenosha Pass and segment 6, I felt fine again. I don't know if that moose scared my legs back into feeling good or what, but really I felt pretty good. Even, coming over here wasn't a big deal. So the fact that I was supposed to have 3 miles, so I came 1.6, so I'm only going to have 1.4 to meet Dad and Harley tomorrow. And I have not seen a single hiker in segment 6, which is kind of surprising. I don't know if the snow on Georgia Pass is keeping the day hikers away, but it's Friday night, and the only people I've seen are people who are camped in places where they could drive their vehicles to it. So I was kind of hoping I'd run into some more hikers, but I didn't. I ran into some weekend car camping people really only, so anyway, but it's going to be great to see Dad and Harley tomorrow, and Mom. Mom will be dropping them off. See, there was a gunshot right there. And that's back that way. They were always sending this way. I'm sure it's those guys who were camped there with that Vizsla. There's no chance that a stray bullet could hit me over here now with how dense the trees are. But you hear the dog going nuts, and the gunshots seem to go in they'll go half an hour without any of them, and then you hear a bunch of them in a row. I don't know. We heard gunshots in segment 3, but there were signs that said that there was a shooting range nearby. Stay on trail. There was nothing like that here, so I have a feeling it's those guys down there. But whatever. Hopefully they stop when it gets dark. Anyway, all right, I'm going to bed, and I'm gonna wake up very excited to see my family. So that's all. Buenas noches.